This has been my favorite AoC battle so far. Maybe it's because I got to drag out a bunch of Vipers out there. Maybe because the scale was only platoon versus platoon. Maybe it was the terrain. We actually got to dig into the dirt and underneath the shade of the trees and play in the lichen. But I'm pretty sure it's because I got to play with the boys. In this game, we played a low 50 versus 50 point match. That's platoon versus platoon. Just like any classic Warhammer game or Team Yankee or Drop Zone Commander, all your units are associated with points. You build up to the max point, 50 in this case, and that's the army you're fielding. This video is less of a how to play and rules and more of a condensed battle report. Instead of going turn by turn in each move, I'm just going to hit the highlights of each turn. Honestly, when you're playing in this small scale with close range, small arms, every move feels desperate and costly. An AoC platoon is defending from fighting position 0, blocking a key axis of advance along their unit's flank. The platoon's 3 rifle squads are supported by 2 machine guns. Team Orc on the far right, I want to be the first kid on my block with a confirmed kill. With Team Faust, a frag team to help clear the dead space the guns can't hit with grazing fire. 3 squads align themselves with 2nd on the far left, 1st in the center, and 3rd on the right. Omni missile troops are assigned to each 2nd and 3rd squads to provide counter-armor support. The platoon's headquarters, located on the 2nd line of defense, is led by Lieutenant Lee. With him are the 2nd Machine Gun Team, Team Smoked, the medic, Sergeant Darmada, and the comms tech, call sign Chatter. Specialist Chatter is responsible for not only protecting against jamming, but also to coordinate with Team Tiers, a 60mm mortar section assigned for fire support. AoC engineers created a counter-mobility obstacle by demoing down several trees to block any Valen vehicles from accessing the narrow gap. Set in their position, the AoC waited for the Valen attack. A narrow strip of devastated forest was all that separated fighting position 0 from the Valen platoon's objective rally point. First Lieutenant Galvin, call sign Pegasus 1-6, assembles 1st platoon in their objective rally point. Pegasus platoon consists of 4 rifle squads: Scully Squad, Dog Squad, Kitty and Hatchet Squad. It consists of 2 machine gun teams, an infantry support vehicle. Alright, come on now. And 2 Snake infantry fighting vehicles carrying Kitty and Hatchet squads. A self-propelled twin artillery platform, call sign Magnus, was assigned in support of the 1st platoon. Lieutenant Galvin ordered Scully and Dog squads to conduct a movement to contact. This move is to establish an engagement with the enemy force, in this case, to determine their defensive weak and strong points, so Pegasus can maneuver the rest of the platoon to best assault the AoC. Scully Squad uses noise and electronic discipline to avoid detection as they advance through the wood. Sergeant, something 12 o'clock. Light 'em up! Contact is made. Small arms fire erupts as 3rd Squad pours SP carbines and attack LMG at Scully Squad. Scully's return fire lacks the necessary violence to gain fire superiority, and they are quickly pinned. At the same time, on Scully's left flank, Dog Squad makes contact with 2nd. Private Grunt uses the squad's RPG.
I see an enemy!
But his round falls short of 2nd's position. Grunt, did you get him?
I don't know.
Team Smoke's machine gun roars to life, suppressing Dog Squad, preventing Grunt from getting another.
They're trying to kill me!
The AoC's final move for this turn are to activate Team Faust and 1st Squad. It's like game over, man. Both who rolled terrible. By the end of turn 1, Team Smoked, Faust, 2nd and 3rd squads have all engaged with Scully and Dog squads, both of whom have suffered a few losses and are effectively pinned. At the offset of turn 2, Lieutenant Galvin orders Specialist Valentine and his infantry support vehicle to help unpin Dog. The risk is that she knows there are anti-tank teams waiting to pounce, as well as enemy RPGs. But Pegasus has lost the momentum, and she's desperate to gain it back. Valentine punches through the
Catch
woods.
a ride!
Small and tracked, the support vehicle is easily able to cross the restricted terrain.
Get ye some! Yeah, come on!
Valentine uses his shoot and scoot ability, which allows him to fire and take an additional movement, placing him behind cover against any AT weapons. Seeing 2nd pinned, Lieutenant Lee orders Team Smoke to keep pouring fire.
Don't let him breathe.
This is bad.
Oh yeah, I wet my pants.
Yeah, same. The firefight is intense, but neither side are able to gain any real advantage over the other. On the right flank, Scully's squad is successfully able to shake off 3rd's pin and tries to suppress.
Medic! Medic!
On my way. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. The firefight has become fixed, neither side able to gain fire superiority. Then, Lieutenant Lee calls for a fire mission for 2 teams. .50mm rounds scatter throughout Scully's position. Crippling the unit and forcing its survivors to seek cover. Sergeant D'Armata reached 3rd's position and is able to aid Specialist Chalk. I got you. You're gonna be okay. By the end of the round, Dog and Scully have both suffered 2-minute casualties and are combat ineffective.
Yeah, come on!
Valentine escorts the platoon's 2 medics as the Nibble support vehicle advances towards Dog Squad. Effective fire slaughters a Faust member and pins the 2nd. 1st squad fires energy and destroys Valentine. The vehicle's thin armor cannot withstand the warhead's high penetration value. Tango, left side! Alright, he's bleeding out. Let's get a pump started in him now. With Faust down, Team Orc hammers fire down onto Scully's squad. A successful shot from Grunt kills the anti-tank trooper within 2nd squad. This confirmed kill buys down some risk for Galvin to commit Kitty inside a Snake IFV. Call sign Tremor 1-1 will transport Kitty's squad to their assault position on the left flank.
Kitty squad goes meow meow meow.
We told you to stop doing that.
Come on, Dodge, you're making us look bad.
Tremor 1 pounded the Axie headquarters position with its autocannon. The 30mm rounds turned Team Smoke's gunner into pink mist. In position, Kitty squad deployed. But as they sought cover, 2nd squad opened fire from its overwatch. 2nd squad's RPG was able to immobilize but not destroy the Snake. The 2 squads were close enough that 2nd began lobbing grenades at the assault unit, ripping them apart with shrapnel.
Frag out!
Oh sh! Pegasus' machine gun team finally moved into position and was able to pin 2nd squad. The situation had become desperate for Pegasus. Kitty was down, And with the medics hauling away their wounded, only 2 soldiers remain for Dog Squad.
Just sit tight, Grunt. LT's thinking of something.
We're screwed!
On the right, the 3 survivors of Scully took shelter behind a barrier. Lieutenant Galvin needed to improve her platoon situation fast, or risk losing the rest of her soldiers. Making an ad hoc team from her headquarters and machine gun element, Galvin orders Snake Team to join Sergeant Kelso on the right flank. Their orders: flank and assault the Axis positions. Crawling under the barrier, Kelso leads his squad to the far right, somehow managing to circumvent 3rd Squad's fire. Then he charges, right at Team Orc's rear. Kelso was able to take out the gun team at the cost of the last 2 members of Scully. Kelso pivoted the Axie gun and immediately begins firing at Faust's last member. 3rd Squad tries to quiet Kelso, but this distraction allows Snake to rush the fighting position. The battlefield has changed. Kelso and Snake now hold the right flank of the Axie defense. Both Axie machine gun and anti-tank teams have been eliminated. 2nd and 1st Squads, receiving casualties throughout the fight, are barely holding on. And then, another opportunity presents itself. Private Bet spots the Axie mortar team and notifies Kelso, who immediately radios Galvin its coordinates. Galvin does not hesitate to pass his directions to Magnus, which has been hungrily standing by for any fire mission. With the anti-tank and mortar teams silenced, Pegasus sends Tremor 1-2 and Hatchet Squad into the center to exploit Kelso's success.
Alright, bros, let's hack him up!
Move, 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 let's go!
Father, who is my holy shepherd, please watch over your children. Medic, please. Medic.
Remaining fighters from 2nd and 1st Squads began falling back to headquarters position. There would be no last stand. Lieutenant Lee asked the Valen for surrender. The fight was over. The day's heavy fighting had been costly for both sides. Spent a little more time with the narrative while we're following the core mechanics, which honestly added a lot to the fun. Tien Finn, I know you're watching this video because I forced you to. And yes, that game was on easy mode. Insulted? Well, I'm ready for you to step up and play the ultra-violence way anytime you want. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out these other awesome videos on the channel.